Hello everyone, welcome back to another amazing paper episode. My name is Grain and we are now on episode number 10. The episodes really are flying by for me at the moment, having a great deal of fun doing them at the same time as well. We're back in my underground lair. This is my storage area that I built in the last episode with my smelter, and as you can see behind me, I've been a bit more organised with my storage, and it's making life a little easier. I've still got a long way to go. All those chests up the end there need sorting out. I've got a number of shulker boxes just hanging around, really just clogging up with random junk, so I'm trying to make my way through that. But this episode is going to be a little different. I'm going to focus on advancements. So let's have a look at what we've got here. So we've got the Blazon Cave advancement pack, which has been installed on the server, and there it is. No, that's vanilla tweaks. Here we go, advancements here. There are a total of 877 advancements. A huge amount. I've got 328. So I'm going to set myself a target by the end of this episode of 400 advancements. These are really milestone advancements here. There are some basic ones, so I've managed to do all the easy ones. But yeah, so to move on, we need to mine everything in the mining tab, and then the building tab, etc. And there are loads in there. Throw diamonds at another player or mob. So either way, the ones in yellow I've done, but there are some pretty easy ones that I can do. So a stack of lapis blocks, mine a stack of gold ore. Yeah, I think we're going to start off with the mining, I reckon. But I tell you what I want to do is, first of all, I have been, let's just say, not the biggest contributor to the economy of the server. In that I've been holding my diamonds. I've been making some pretty reasonable profits from my various shops in the mall. And I'm now at a point where I believe I can complete my stack. And there we go. There's a trader somewhere who's just taken his invisibility potion. Anyway, yes, we are master diamond miner. Mine enough diamonds to make a stack of diamond blocks. So what am I going to do now? Well, I'm going to get on with some of these mining advancements, maybe a few other ones as well, to try and get myself up to 400. That's my target for this video. I'll even pop a counter up in the corner, up top right, I reckon, and just to keep track of things to see how we're going. But 400 is the target. Well, that was a bit hectic, wasn't it? So a lot done already, but we've still got a long way to go. But let's break the video up a little bit with a slightly different change of pace and show you some of the small changes that have been made to my base, and one not so small change. This shopping or market area here has been given a new roof. This path down here has been upgraded. We had a bit of a witch situation. I'm guessing the lightning struck too close for comfort for those 3 villagers, which turned into witches and have now been removed from the trading hall. So yeah, this path is just a nice little messed up, rough and ready path for a medieval village. I need to extend it further towards the portal, and it leads up to this main road area here, which is made up of all sorts of random blocks. You've got cracked stone bricks, you've got stone bricks, you've got cobblestone. You've also got this little harbour area which is still left over from what was there before when I was storing villagers for the trading hall. So I need to finish that off. But we now have this bridge that we've had this bridge for some time, but it goes now the road all the way along to the other end of the village. So this is another area ripe for development. I will need eventually to clear out some of the less medieval builds that have been done here. But this road itself is looking nice. It links up the buildings nicely. It's got some nice random textures. Andesite as well. I didn't mention gravel, some wooden planks. I even sort of added some bone meal to the grass around the edges to give it more of a lived in feel. And I think what it does, what it is for me, is probably a bit too flat. It's not rough enough. It looks rough from textures, but in terms of the height differences, it needs a bit of variation. So I'll possibly be adding some slabs, some stairs, just to try and give it that, then sort of the sensation at least of it being a little bit uneven, and then some bumps and some holes in the road along the way. Of course, there's a hill here that we needed to somehow deal with, and it's whoever's tried to build a road before will understand that building a road up hills is not an easy thing to do, to at least make it look realistic. But it takes us up in front of the castle here. We'll have to build a little front area. I'm not sure what I'll do, but we still need to have the access to the spider farm down there. We have this sheep farm, which again is just built for function and not form, and so I need to think about making that look a little bit more like it belongs in the surroundings. The same with the sugarcane and melon and pumpkin farms over here. But this is the big new thing in the village. So I have been watching a few of Nutmegan's videos. Her channel is mixed up with Nutmeg, and if you haven't seen any of her videos, I highly encourage you to do so. She's very, very, very good at building, in particular landscaping areas around builds. Her building skills are great, but her landscaping skills are, for me, probably the best on the server that I've seen anyway. And I liked some of her Japanese style builds that she'd done so much that I actually sort of jokingly asked if she would mind helping me out with my base. And she has, and this is what she's done. So this road here is the same style as before, but within it, the town square or park she has built. It's got a steampunk style clock tower. It's got all sorts of bits here in the middle. I love the way that she uses different blocks just to make things look more natural. So the little bits of carpet as well, that, as I said, adds a bit of variation to the height. These stairs in the middle here, just to give it the sensation of some divots in the ground. And yeah, it's just a great build as I would expect from the standards that she set herself. So yeah, what do you think? Let me know. I'm very happy with it. I still have to pay for it, of course, which I think later in this video I will go and drop off the payment. But it's a steampunky style. It's 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock possibly, and yeah, let's go have a look and see if all the clock faces are the same. Nope. Oops. One moment, please. Yes, I think they're all the same. They're all about 3 or 4 o'clock. But I think it's steampunk is the idea that she knows that I quite like the building style, but she's also seen my balloon and has tried to build it in a similar style. Because I mean, There'll be a lot of screenshots that I'll probably do that will probably have both Balloon and Clock Tower in, so they should complement each other quite nicely. She's managed to preserve the pond areas as well. There were lots of random little ponds that were naturally part of the landscape when I moved in, and she's kept them. Added a few benches, and as I would expect from Nutmegan, some flowers, some flowery areas, and it's just a nice place to spend your time if you're a member of this medieval village of mine that I'm slowly putting together. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. Let's get back to business, shall we? So we're on 345. We've still got a long way to go in the advancements. Ladies and gentlemen, pausing for another little interlude. We are heading towards Nutmegan's Japanese style base or set of islands. It's quite beautiful here. Look at this. Look at what she's done over here. So this is the main tower that she covered on one of her videos. Highly recommended if you get a chance to have a look at them. please do. It looks like some sort of paddy fields down there for the rice. We have still plots of land to be built on, some lights, some street lights down there. Yeah, I'm just the use of the right palette for the roofs, and the prismarine is just spot on. And I love how she's managed to capture the sort of the bits that stick up at the end. I'm no architecture critic, as you can probably tell, but I'm looking for somewhere to deposit the payment for her town square park that she's done. So I was thinking originally some slime bouncing trampoline type construction right at the bottom of this tower, because yeah, bouncing on slime, I mean, who wouldn't enjoy that? But unfortunately, this building is surrounded by ponds. It's like little ornamental ponds down there, so I think they go all the way around, in which case I don't think we can build our little trampoline. No, it's on all sides. So, oh, that's the lighthouse. In a recent video she built. That's over there, keeping watch over the area. I love that blossom tree as well. It's beautiful. That is. It adds a bit of variation in colour to the trees. It's even got the torii gates down there. So much detail in this build. Let's head over here. There is a flat spot here that I think some sort of slime-based construction will do. We'll have a bit of that. Whee! Wow. That is stunning. I love the campfires under the water as well. Very creative. And here we go. It's not much, but it's only going to be a temporary structure. I just wanted something a bit more imaginative to drop off. Let's give it a go. Bit of a tester, a test bounce. Right, here we go. Whee! Ah, perfect. Textbook. Oh, not so much. So if you hold the jump button down, you don't get the big bounce. That's something to learn there. Ooh, nearly. I wonder if there's some sort of mini game, some sort of bouncing mini game that can be made out of this. Thank you. I hope she knows what a bouncy castle is. Very aware that could be a very English term, but yeah. Either way, it'll be some good fun, and hopefully she enjoys it before knocking it down for something that is a lot more fitting for the area. Well, there we go then. That was different, wasn't it? I tell you what, this video I think is pretty original, but if I'm honest, I never want to make it again. It's been one hell of an edit, I can tell you. It's taken much longer to record an edit than ever before, but as you can see, we are on 400 achievements, or advancements, sorry I should say. Advancements are in Java, achievements in Bedrock version of the game, as I've recently found out. So we've got a long way to go. Of course, I'm not really going to be focusing on advancements for a while now, because I just want to play the game and enjoy it. And as much as I've enjoyed collecting some of them, it's been a difficult episode to make. So I hope this experiment has been something that you've enjoyed watching. I mean, as you can see, there's some really crazy advancements out there. Defeating the Ender Dragon without touching the ground whilst wearing a dragon head. Defeating the Wither without touching the ground. So yeah, there are some really mad achievements out there that I might, when I'm feeling a little bit re-energized and revitalized, I might give that a go. But yeah, it's been challenging but fun, I think I would sum that up with. Anyway, it's been a longer than normal episode. I think we're heading to about 23 minutes, so not too bad. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have had fun, and back to normal next time. I'll be doing some more building around the base, and perhaps looking at another shop potentially. We'll see how that goes. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a like. Supports the channel. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Bye bye.